On Saturday Night Live, he and Dan Aykroyd created the what's the brothers? What do they call
Wild
them?
and Crazy
They're
Guys.
not Czech brothers or something.
I don't know if they say, but yeah.
But it's the Wild and
Crazy
You
Guys.
break up with the girl.
Yes.
It's no big deal.
Yeah. You Americans have so many naive and basic ways of doing stuff. I throw a little doggy poopy on their shoes.
I'd rather laugh about you than to yell and scream.
Yeah.
Comedy is a cool thing. It is through language, but mimes and clowns and shit like that, that's still comedy.
Right.
It's creating something that's designed to make us laugh for the most part. Yeah. But there's the weird, I guess, but that's performative art. Stuff like, like Andy Kaufman. Well, Andy Kaufman did comedy, though.
May I Mambo dog face of the banana patch?
Yeah.
That's the best line ever. My kids would use that all the time.
And it just kind of encapsulates Steve's whole view. You know what I mean? Right. That's a really great Steve Martin joke.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
Yes. More. Well, welcome, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
To another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast.
Extraordinary, sir.
Yes, it is. Coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studios.
Beautiful downtown Renton.
Yes, and historic and sunny today.
Yeah.
And it's very nice.
It is very nice.
Sometimes it's not historic.
In historic.
Boys, this is episode 171.
Wow.
A little bit later, we're going to talk about this right here. Up here is Steve Martin's second album, Wild and Crazy Guy. Came out in 78. But yeah, just an amazing thing that touched us all. Not Steve, but the album touched us all in our youths, and quoted it almost daily
Non-stop. Who stopped?
40 some odd years.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. But before that, boys, if you're not feeling safe, if you are being touched in inappropriate ways, just yell out the safe word tonight, which is beware of cats.
Oh.
You folks can do it at home. If you're not feeling safe, just yell beware of cats. Hit pause. Go take a bubble bath. Go hug a tree.
Yes.
Bake some bread.
Oof.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Nice.
Make a Marionberry pie in honor of Mikey's birthday.
Ah, shucks.
Aww.
Yes.
Is it your birthday today, Mike?
Yeah, today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday's today.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much.
Never seen a more handsome 25-year-old.
Hey.
Boys, beware of cats is because in the 1960s, there was actually a CIA operation using cats. They called it Operation Acoustic Kitty.
Oh.
And what they did was they surgically implanted a microphone in the cat's ear canal, put a little mini radio transmitter in the base of their skull, and then had like a little wire running through their fur. And the hope was that they could take these cats outfitted with this, technology and release them close to an embassy or the Kremlin itself, and have the cats pick up bits of conversation while they're there. Did not work. The story,
cats.
The story is that the first operation, they released the cat and it promptly got run over by a taxi
well,
cab
that's sad.
at an embassy. I don't remember where. Some people say that's not true. It really was because they released the cat and they didn't train the cats, so the cats were being cats, so they wouldn't go where they were supposed
Yes.
to, and they just kind of
Yeah.
wandered off.
Yeah.
Took a 20-hour nap. Yeah, I guess you could plant food nearby or something like that.
Yeah.
But then why not just use pigeons or some shit like
Yeah.
that? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like because nobody even. Right, that's everywhere and right next to windows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
cats are in the. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're mysterious.
Dolphins are
Yeah.
smarter.
Yeah.
We could use dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Except,
wait,
uh,
it's on
too many
land.
embassies. Yeah. The
Those
Atlantis
coastal ones.
embassy.
Those coastal embassies. Maybe. Cost of the project, this is 1960s,
No.
20 million
Oh man, no,
of our
that's
tax.
no, that's a $700 hammer. No,
Yeah.
somebody just took money.
Yeah. They did say that one of the cats that was out, or the cats were outfitted, they did kind of reverse the surgery and put it back, and they,
Oh.
original cat lived a normal life.
He had to go to
So,
meetings.
Had to go to
Right?
meetings.
Yeah. PTSD.
I
Yeah.
would.
I'd be
I'd
really
be
mad.
pissed. So just yell out, "Beware of cats," and we'll stop this here program.
All right.
Check on you boys.
Thanks, Charles.
Because we're about to jump into our time capsule
Yes.
segment. We're going to throw a few news articles into the time capsule.
Yes.
Hopefully seal it
Yes.
and not have to worry about it for 20 or 50 years. So
Yeah.
who's got something to throw in the time capsule?
Well, I've got the dismantling the final nail in the coffin of the Civil Rights Act,
Yes.
1964.
This was section
Yeah.
2 that they
Yeah,
just
man.
struck down.
It's just insane that there is no such thing as a racial gerrymander.
yeah.
Right, when it's obvious.
Yeah.
Right, but then you could just say it's for party's sake. It's like it's so, and this is the most radical court we've had in 100 years at least. The fact they took this case now, knowing it's like right on the cusp of being too late to gerrymander,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
In an off time, et cetera. It is so.
Yeah, but didn't Louisiana come out and say they might suspend the primaries
Yeah.
so that you have more
Because
time
some ballots were already
Yeah.
and I don't know, man, it's really bad. It's just making a mockery of the voice, so the rights of citizenry,
Yeah.
right? It's a mockery of that. That's
Yeah.
insane. The whole gerrymander thing is insane,
Right.
because that's the parties deciding.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like we need to choose our representatives. The representatives shouldn't choose their voters, right?
Right.
But that's just the symptom of the larger problem, which is the weird federalist society, imperial presidency justices on the Supreme Court. They're ding dongs.
Yeah.
And the fact they took this case now, knowing that this is the most consequential, we joked about this last week, this is the most consequential election in their careers,
Right.
right? Because if we actually had an opposition party, they would already be drawing up papers to take these people down and
Yeah.
out of office, right?
Yeah.
If not held criminally, et cetera. So this is the time capsule portion I'm throwing in there. Is just the lawlessness of the court, the end of an era, 1964, right? Of progress under the law, and hopefully it's going to be a spark to remedy.
Yeah. And the biggest issue with this is, I mean, you have the next president come in and, immediately nominate, 3 or 4 more Supreme Court justices to bring
I'd say
balance
4 for
back
sure,
to it.
because there's 13 districts.
Right.
There's no reason not to, and I certainly would now.
Right.
I certainly would.
But that doesn't
Yeah.
solve the fact that they basically killed an act of Congress. What was 60?
And-
Did you say 65?
I think
1965?
64, yeah.
64. Yeah.
And
64.
yes, which was hard fought, obviously.
And how do you repass
And how many
that?
times have they been brought before the Supreme Court?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? It's like these guys are radicals. They're
Right.
fucking radicals. They really are ushering in one party rule.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what this is. You know what I mean? It's like, that's bad. That's bad. And remember the legislating to the bench? So they're saying when it's necessary in our society to have protections for racial minorities. The justices are saying that?
Right.
That sounds like a legislative question to me,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
How are they legislating from the bench like this?
Right.
Which they have done a few times, right? But that's bananas.
Yeah.
That's bananas on its face, right?
Yeah.
And ideally, and I don't think I'm wrong with this, but it makes it less permanent, is of course we can legislate our way out of gerrymanders altogether, right?
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
right? So I do see a remedy there, and just we can legislate our way into a more real democracy.
Is that a
You know?
state thing though? To
Well,
legislate
well, they get to how they're run, but you can still make standards, right? Just like
That's-
the Federal Voting Rights Act. That's not, they didn't knock it down because it took over states' rights or anything. Because that's dumb. Because we have standards. The Constitution trumps in the end, right? It's like for like rights and such, right? And it's like, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
But also we need to be that opposition, right? And those are big steps that have to be remedied immediately.
Yeah, it was amazing to me on the news. I don't remember what channel I was watching, but somebody brought up and they showed the graph that showed African American representation from the end of Reconstruction to 1964, and it was nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
So weird, dude. It's so ingrained.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And when you've got I think 35% of the population in Mississippi is African American, but they're not going to have one friggin' district
Yeah.
that's a majority.
Yeah.
Of
But we're just
African-
cutting it by party.
Yeah.
Then why do you guys vote Democrat?
Right.
Now just vote Republican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, dude, the party should not dictate.
No.
That's madness. That's not even the states dictating,
Right.
right? That's
Yeah.
some maybe they're not for profit, but they got an awful lot of money, right? And they control a whole bunch of the message.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm not. I don't see party anywhere in the Constitution at all. Freedom of assembly.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing as a party making rules
Yes.
on policy, right? I don't know. I'm not. That's just kind of how it boiled out.
Yeah.
But that being said, my time capsule. Sorry about all that. My time capsule piece is the lawlessness and radical nature of this court, the Scalia court. Oh, sorry, the Roberts court.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what a man! This is his legacy. But anyway, so the radical
Well,
nature of them.
He's been on this since the early 80s.
Yes.
Roberts has.
Yes.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
he was he a
I'm just
Justice
gonna call him
Department
like
guy
yeah.
under Reagan?
Yeah, man.
Just this has been his whole
Yeah.
life's career was destroying that.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
I just don't get it. I just
Yeah, it is so weird. It is so weird to deny, knowingly, deny rights of citizenry
right.
for no reason, not because of a conviction of a crime or whatever, but obviously just based on like race and class.
Yeah.
You know, mostly race first, but class is always a close second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a trip, dude. Why? Because they pretend that only people just like me can have ideas,
Right.
can have imagination, can have newness, right? Nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh my God, it's a weird thing. But we can get out of it. I think most of us want to get out of it, right? And just be like
This is why elections
free
have
and allow freedom,
consequences.
right?
Yeah.
I think that's
That's why everybody's vote is important and
Yeah.
elections have consequences and you've got to get out there and
yeah.
voice.
Yeah,
It's the only power you've got.
It's the most effective and the most immediate, right? It's just talking to people.
And resisting too, just resisting certain things as a group. If we get things passed and we don't agree with it, we have to kind of resist.
Work outside of it best we can.
Yeah.
And empower the new stuff. Because we have to have policies enacted. So therefore we need to demand that those who can enact policies, enact the fucking policies, or at least work towards it and also help shape those policies. All that new shit has to come from us, right? So let's talk to each other, figure out what all that means, and make that shit happen. We have to have a plan, right? Because we know what we don't want, right? So we have to be brave enough to look for what we do want, right? I don't know, man. But yeah, the time capsule. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, just the lawlessness in the end of a pretty progressive law in human right. The Civil Rights Act 1964 was America had always had a crazy relationship with race, obviously.
Yeah.
But so that's even more monumental. But remember, that wasn't everywhere. Some places had more or less bigotry or whatever, but to have it enacted into federal law, it's a big fucking deal, man. You know what I mean? It's like words and all. That stuff like that's very important. And to just dismantle it is, I don't know, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. Thank you.
Man, well, kind of going in that same direction. And this was just, I mean, this isn't as monumental. And I kind of knew that Mike would probably bring this up, but the Voting Rights Act up, so I didn't put it on my list. So I put in the James Comey new indictment,
Yeah.
which again isn't as monumental, but it just goes to show that these guys will do anything.
Yeah. Well, they still, and they found a grand jury to do it, but like they say, you can find a grand jury to indict a ham sandwich. Right?
Yeah.
There's no way this isn't just straight up a free speech thing.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Right.
How come Elon Musk and Zeke Heil and shit,
Right.
but Comey can't do this?
So
Really?
the
It's like-
story is that Comey last year, and this is a year ago, was walking.
And he was no longer director.
He had
He was
no official
retired.
capacity.
Nothing.
Yes, nothing.
Yeah.
He's walking down the beach and he sees that somebody had spelled out 8647 in seashells on the beach. So he took a picture of it, and all he said was, interesting seashell formation on the beach or something like that today on my walk today.
Yeah.
Nothing else. And then people kind of wrote in and said, oh, hey, some people take 86 as kind of a violent thing.
Nobody does.
Nobody does. And he's like, okay, I'll take it down.
Yeah.
After
Somebody somewhere could.
somebody could. So he takes it down. And here we are a year later getting indicted for threatening the president of the United States.
Which is a specific, there's dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of cases about this. The free speech does not end because of somebody's job.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah, Coffin Break have killed the president, dude.
Right.
And they got talked to by somebody, but it's like,
Yes.
it doesn't go anywhere because are you kidding me?
Right.
And 86 means
Get him out of here.
kick him out. I'm at 86 from the Perkins in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Yeah.
And I knew what it meant. You know, it didn't mean they wanted to murder me, right? No, duh.
yeah.
Everybody knows that, dude. It's just something because it ties them up and it normalizes these things.
Yeah.
Attacking our political opponents, kind of, not really. You know what I mean? But just knocking down the rule of law,
Yeah.
right? That's enough evidence to know that these are bad guys. Right? It's like, man, they're showing us day after day. They're trolling us
To appease
in real time.
this guy. To appease this guy.
Oh, sure. Well, but the fascists love it because even after Trump's gone, now that this is becoming normalized, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, because this bigger, like Joe McCarthy. What if way more Joe McCarthys were there and they were all like everything for you, Joe McCarthy?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Same kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just,
Good point.
yeah. So it's very dangerous. We cannot let this become normalized at all. But I did like to see a photo of Lindsey Graham that said 6947. Oh, fuck. I LOL'd
Yeah.
for a minute.
Did he run and grab
Yeah.
a shotgun and
Yeah.
take pictures of him taking skeet
my
shots to make himself
Lindsey Graham.
more macho?
Oh,
Ugh.
I don't know. We need to not normalize this. And just we as people who deserve dignity
Yes.
and choice, right? And agency in our lives. Demand this. We must demand this of each other and of people with power. People with power are just like us, bro. But for some reason, we've allowed this thing, and we do it, man. And King Tut was right.
Yeah.
It's like, man, King Tut's sitting on gold. They're burying that guy in gold. He's got gold, 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 gold. While the poor are down there just going, he's a God king.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's in us. And that's why I love the Anunnaki idea. Because then we were born this way. We're supposed to worship these space
Right.
people
Yeah.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It trips me out. But no kings, dude. Nope.
Well, as King Tut said,
No.
mucho dinero. And we'll get to
Yeah.
that. That's our
Right.
topic of the thing. But yeah, man, I
You're
got a
right.
feeling that this will be dismissed
Yeah,
shortly.
oh yeah.
It was quick work.
Yeah.
But
More
again,
distraction.
this guy's got to fly to North Carolina,
Yeah.
surrender himself
Yeah, they got a warrant for his arrest.
for his arrest.
Man, that's how you
Yes.
know he's a dictator,
I
dude.
would be suing.
Yeah. Yeah,
big
but
time.
but in moment, the Department of You're suing the Department of
He's
Justice.
got to.
How could you win that? That's the
don't know.
trouble.
Yeah,
Because there's no way to win that.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Man, that's why state power has to be kept in check. All power kind of has to be kept in check.
Absolutely.
That's the point of democracy anyway, right? In our
Checks and
republic, in
balances.
a rule of law, is to keep that shit even Steven, bro, right?
right.
And like it ever has been.
There's a dream of it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, a more perfect union,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Ay. Jeff, do you got anything you want to throw in the time capsule this week?
Well, Jeffrey Epstein. I just want to
Oh,
bring that
yeah.
back up because I think I was looking up
Hasn't been resolved.
things to talk about,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, they'll arrest Jim Comey, but not anybody on the Epstein list.
yeah,
Nobody?
no,
Nobody?
hello,
Right?
yep, it's a
Yeah, they'll go after the Southern Poverty Law Center,
That's right.
but nobody on the Epstein list.
Right.
No one.
Yeah.
No one. Even questioned.
Claiming
Under
that the Southern Poverty
questioning.
Law Center was giving money to the Ku
So
Klux
gross.
Klan and stuff.
So gross. So gross.
So dumb.
Oh my God.
and how that loops into to the idea that what was it, King Charles and Camilla and the royal family came to visit the White House.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't step near that man with his relationship to Jeffrey Epstein, right? I don't know why Charles came over here in the first place to give a speech or to do whatever. It's just tradition, but I don't know. I don't understand it. Like,
No,
why?
there hasn't been a monarch in
No.
some time.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
He came when Reagan was president or something.
Yeah, his mom did, I think.
Oh, was it his
Yeah,
mom at
yeah.
that point? Okay.
And he might have, but he wasn't monarch at the time anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really into kings either, actually.
No.
His speech was good, though. It really was. It's saying that,
Do we get
checks and balances and the
NATO
Magna Carta
and
and
all that,
shit.
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
because he's right, dude. But Trump doesn't get it.
No.
He's just a very infantile person who just wants what he wants. And as long as, the Federalist Society and all the fucking dingbats just give him what he wants, they're going to get what they want. Right? The Federalists and worse.
Yeah.
Right now we have Peter Thiel to deal with. Just fucking dingbats, dude. Dingbats.
Yeah.
Not that the Federalists aren't dingbats, but you know what I mean. The heritage guys,
Yeah.
they're crazy people, man. And there's such a tiny minority of our population, right? But they have such a huge seat at the table, dude. They have really worked their way into it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything new happening in the?
The Epstein files.
Yeah.
No, it's just I just find it strange when I search top 5, news stories of the week, and the Epstein files are not there.
Yeah.
Those need to be
Yeah, agreed.
pinned at the
Yeah.
very top.
Yeah, we can't let them get it. We let them get away with Panama Papers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Et cetera. And this is a million times worse.
Million times
Infinitely times
worse.
worse.
Infinitely times
Yeah.
worse. It connects everything.
Yeah.
I believe it
It
connects
does.
it
Well,
all.
I think it does a lot anyway.
Yeah.
A lot.
Because I
Because in
mean,
some cases, there's just good old fashioned greed. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I think, those who want to manipulate others into giving up their own power are going to find what avenue is applicable to steal that power.
mm,
Right. And everybody's got something, I suppose. Right. Me, it's napping. Take the weekend off.
yeah. So just keeping that ball on the
Yeah,
air.
yeah. They
no-
got to pay.
They have to pay, and
They have to pay.
And I don't know who runs the big show. What's we look at our leaders as the leaders of the country and the leaders of the world, and they have the UN and they play all these games. It's theater. It's just political theater, in my view. Who are the real people that are behind Donald Trump?
Is setting the plans. And
Who's
stuff.
setting
I
the
think
plans?
it's the Federalists, the heritage guys, the billionaires.
Right.
And as always, don't forget the extraction people, right? The oil and gas
Sure.
right now, especially, right? Clean coal. All that kind of shit is like canceling and paying out of our money to have people stop their wind projects that were already happening.
Yeah.
paying them
Yeah.
to go specifically look for
Yeah.
for extractionist shit.
Mhm.
Just completely bananas.
But I
But it is a lot of the same class anyway. Some of that, like old coal was around corrupting our, the extractionists in general, were around a lot longer than the Epstein perverts. I'm sure there were other, the child predators have been around also, right?
Mhm.
It wasn't, Epstein didn't invent that. I think he just found a way to completely weaponize it and make it go on and on and on and on.
right.
Right?
Who's he answering to? Right.
I don't know.
And then who's that guy answering to? Where's
Yeah.
the money come from? Because I don't believe that Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates were ever really the mastermind behind their products. I think they were just handed that stuff, like Palantir and you name any of these big major players in the AI revolution.
Well, they make dudes work 120 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
For 60 grand and shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
right. But I
Yeah.
mean, like for example, Google was originally they were just kind of a search engine thing, right? And then they got Google Maps. Where did they get Google Maps? From DARPA, right? The government agency that does all the research for top secret programs. So they just handed them this product to enhance their product to get more people to come onto that platform. And Microsoft the same way.
Just gobbled everybody else up.
Gobbled everybody else up, and it was
Yeah.
probably given a bunch of
Yeah, but that's the
secrets that we carry.
In those cases, I think it's the game that's the problem because the players come and go, like you said.
Mhm.
It's but the game, it just takes all the wealth of all the people who actually do the work, right? It goes beep, 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 boop,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Yeah, no, so that's the game, right? Because it was a Rockefeller, it was
Carnegie.
it was King Tut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same model,
Yeah,
right? Where it's where it goes, right? And we just go, okie dokie.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Just I
like,
gotta pull myself up by my bootstraps.
yeah, man. And just be tasked with more and more difficulties.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm swear to God, they're trolling us right now, especially with the Epstein stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just in the fact that gas is super expensive, everything's blah, 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 blah. We're just getting trolled and right now is the grotesquely wealthies, the 1,000 people in the US, you know what I mean? Like 15,000 worldwide, like super billionaires, they're trolling us. Right, because the messaging is grotesque, and these are the billionaires are the ones making the messaging that comes down in the pecking order to get to us, right? That controls the framework of our civilization and shit, right? It's like because we allowed for the consolidation of these
Mega
systems.
corporations.
Yes, but it's the same model. The model's the problem.
Right. It's,
No doy. That's what all that's pointing out.
it's a
you know?
pyramid scam. It's a pyramid.
Yeah,
kind of
well,
an
I
idea.
think Pyramid Thanks King Tut is a really good example, right? Because that's exactly what that is, right?
Exactly.
Where the grain down here at the bottom,
Yeah, we're
and up here's the fact.
supporting
Yes.
the structure. Yeah.
We're supporting the fat guy.
The bad guys, right? And we've allowed it to happen. We've sat back and got fat on the whole idea of the American dream, and
Yeah,
it just kind of just happened, and we were great. But since the 50s, since the greatest generation, whatever they want to call that, the baby boomers, since they had it the best. My mom and dad had it the best. My dad could go out and work a job, and he would provide for the family. My mom didn't have to work, but she decided to work anyway. And I was a latchkey kid, and you guys were latchkey kids, I'm sure. And you could survive on a one check income. So something got it. The world globalization thing.
Well, Reagan, in that case, it was just to turn it upside down, right? So that it was the trickle up again, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
But then
sickening.
but the other powers you were talking about, the whole Epstein class kind of thing, and those who are being actively blackmailed, right, either by states, other state powers, or individuals, or whatever the fuck it might be, man. But obviously, they must be held to account,
Absolutely.
right? And just take it as far as you can, right? If there's some Mr. Big that's untouchable, then fuck it. What about get who you can,
Yeah.
right?
them
It's
all.
like, but we need some action on this. We
Yeah.
need some action. We cannot let this be swept under the rug or let them all die off or whatever the fuck the case might be. We just can't allow for that, right?
Kind of like,
But I
could
think
never-
shit's about to get really expensive,
yeah,
right? If the strait's closed for another couple of weeks, dude, I'm telling you, everybody, I'm not kidding.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, buy some dry beans.
Yeah,
I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
Set
stock
yourself
up.
up. And I've been saying this for a minute, but I'm obviously not incorrect right now.
Mm-mm.
Because in the diesel's $7, dude. That means everything going anywhere is going to cost more money.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
And more and more and more as time goes on. Right.
For sure.
Because everything is getting shipped in. Every single thing. Everything. So
Yeah, so
buy in bulk.
keeping the Epstein case in the
Yeah, they
forefront
gotta
of our
pay.
mind.
They
It's
gotta
really important to keep pushing on that and require us to talk about it, continually talk about it, because it's just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's gone that quick because we've got a war and we've got all these other
Yeah,
little minute
And that's
Comey.
yeah, before we get broke. Right?
Just those little weird things like when Melania came out and
yeah, dude.
did her
I
little
didn't even know that
speech.
guy.
Yeah, it's like
Behind the podium of the president
Of
of the
the-
United States,
at
dude.
the same
Could you
position that her
imagine if
husband
Michelle
was
Obama
at.
did that?
Yes.
Could you fucking imagine?
Lose their fucking mind.
Oh my God, the podium red. It was from his
Yeah.
office.
You remember they got
Oh.
so pissed at Obama's preacher? I don't even remember the guy.
Hmm.
He was like, "Oh, that guy preaches anti-white stuff."
Oh my God.
Remember that when he first
Yeah,
got elected?
yeah.
It was like, "Ah,"
We're
and
gonna find
Obama
some-
had to
yeah.
disavow him,
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
man. Yeah.
and all that. It's like,
Yeah.
how
We're
far?
being, what did you call it, Mike? We're being punked. We're being trolled.
We're being trolled in real time.
We're being
by
trolled.
the billionaire class is just fucking with us at this point.
Yeah.
Because they're saying Peter Thiel's saying it out loud.
Yeah,
I don't believe in democracy. Yeah, I'm just going to squeeze everything, all of the skill that we're putting into AI, all of the things we're allowing them to dredge from our toil through centuries. Now they can just steal it. They don't even have to pretend to have skills. They just have to have the money and the access. Right, dude? It is the biggest theft in history.
Yeah. the human spirit.
They're
It's
taking all that they can, and I do hope that bubble pops. Right now, it's what's holding up everything right now, dude. The data centers and just the whole AI bubble. It's like, and I really hope I'm right for a number of reasons, especially if they don't steal our voiceover.
yeah.
Anyway, but I hope it's just as incapable as I've heard many experts say that the AI thing that we're expecting just it simply isn't possible.
Wow.
The technology really does not exist at this point, right?
yeah.
So I hope that's true, and I hope this bubble pops and just fucking sinks. But I think overall, the Dow, your 401k is going to get smacked because like 6 months from now, right after the OPEC thing, it took 6 months for the stock market to really show any shaking.
Right.
Right? They're still burning through a bunch of money right now, dude. But oh yeah, I'm telling you,
Come September, October.
oh man, it's not good.
Oof.
Yeah, so that's my contribution
yeah.
to the time capsule, and I thanks Mike and Charles for chiming in on those things, because how do we keep it on the air?
I don't know. And talk about justice. We got to talk about justice. That's a quest for justice,
Yeah,
right? That's just a quest for justice.
Yeah.
And that's a noble thing.
yeah, and they're all hiding the shit. I mean, it's being
So
obviously covered
Yeah.
up by everyone involved.
Or
And
they
they're-
would be, no stone would go unturned for them to get to the bottom of it.
There would be no stone.
If it were their political enemies,
Right.
they're going after Jim Comey.
Right.
If it were their political enemies,
For seashells.
oh, they would be going after them, dude.
Oh, they'd be
But
all
obviously it's
hardcore.
not. So it's either their rank or higher.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like,
You'd have
so who's got the
FBI
highest
SWAT
rank right now?
teams busting through doors.
Who's got the highest rank? Who's the highest ranking? Huh.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, all for
Yeah.
86 Ranch. You know,
It's a trip, dude. It's a trip. It's a trip. Man,
I don't
yeah.
understand how that guy became such a, I don't know, messiah.
Yeah, it's
such
trip,
a
dude. Is
because he's being propped
I
up
don't-
by the whole system.
by the
No, but it
messaging, et
just
cetera. I know.
doesn't
And
make
people are
any
just primed
sense.
for that kind of thing. We
Yeah.
fall victim to it all the time. It's just like Pharaoh or Elvis.
yeah.
People would faint at the
Well,
sight of Elvis. And God bless Elvis. Don't get me wrong. But it's the same phenomenon. I wrote a paper about it in college 9,000 years ago.
Yeah.
It's because we're so dopey as babies. And even an abusing parent is still a god.
Yeah.
An abusing God is still a god.
Yeah.
Right? Like Pharaoh or old,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Old religions where people get smited and shit, It's like, that's all because we're just fucking dopes as babies. It's like a baby deer, boink, doing, and walks like rocks. A baby spider makes a perfect web.
Right.
Humans are like,
Yeah.
for like 19 years. It's a flawed
Yeah.
system.
If my 1-year-old grandson got to pick the god, it'd be Miss Rachel right now.
Miss Rachel.
It's all about Miss
Oh,
Rachel.
it'd be
Yeah.
grandpa for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
This Rachel ain't got nothing on you.
Oh boy. Well, let's put that in the time capsule. Let's seal that bitch.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bury it in the dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the wrong button.
That's the right button.
It's always the right day for justice.
Yes.
Right? Justice is always.
Yeah, and you folks out there, keep Epstein in the post about it. Say, what about the Epstein files?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has anybody heard? Call your Congress people. Say, I'm demanding more be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because we can't just have more of the same. Let's say there's a Democratic Party sweep.
Yeah,
We get the House, maybe even the Senate.
right.
You know what I mean? Even all this gerrymandering is about to go on, blah, 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 blah. Let's just pretend that happens. Are they going to take advantage of that?
Yeah.
Huh.
And how are they going to take advantage?
Yeah. What's the plan?
Yeah.
So we need to talk to each other, figure out what we want, and then we can call them, right? And have and see. And if that doesn't work, then we'll come up with another plan ourselves,
Yeah.
right? But hopefully that'll work.
Something's got to work,
Something's got to work.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, this ain't gonna work.
man.
But do.
But Dancing with the Stars is on.
Yeah,
Tape it.
yeah.
Watch it
Yeah,
later.
you could watch it later.
Boys, you want to talk about a happy subject?
I do.
Let's talk about a album that affected all of us
Oh yeah.
growing up. And I remember when I bought this thing. So I went to, I think it was the Let's Spend the Night Together Rolling Stones movie.
Oh man.
Came out like 83, I think. And I went downtown Seattle with a couple of school chums. And after the movie, we went over to, I don't even remember where it was, like a Pay and Save or something.
Ernst.
Nah, it wouldn't have been an Ernst. It was
Yeah.
somewhere they sold albums too.
Oh, okay.
And I saw that sitting there and I was like, yes, because I knew Steve Martin kind of tangential, he was
Yeah.
on Saturday Night Live,
Sure.
Wild and Crazy Guy.
Yeah.
King Tut was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
The album had been out for a couple of years.
Oh,
so
all
I
right.
think it was in the
Like
the
1980
discount.
maybe?
Yeah, 1980, something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I bought it because it was
Oh,
on
yeah.
sale.
So you're scoring that for like 75 cents,
Probably.
50 cents. Something. Oh my God, dude, you'll get a lot of yucks out of that.
Yes.
That's a really good yuck
Yes.
per dime ratio.
So this is the first time I've owned it. So I've owned it on
Cassette.
LP, on cassette. I might have had it on CD at one point. This isn't the one I bought. I bought this years later because I had lost the original
Yeah.
copy or I'd worn it out so much or whatever. But
Right. It
So-
was influential.
guys, there was a essay. So this ended up, this album by Steve Martin ended up in the Library of Congress,
Oh.
the National Registry, all that good stuff. And a guy wrote an essay about it back in 2004 or 2014. I don't remember which. The guy's name is Cliff Nesteroff. So I'm going to kind of borrow heavily from his essay. I wanted to give him some credit so he doesn't
Sure.
turn around and sue us.
Wow.
This is Steve Martin's second album. He in 1977 came out with "Let's Get Small."
Yeah.
I can't quote
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh no, it's funny as hell.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't quote it. But this guy in the essay, Cliff Nesteroff, called it absurd and surreal on the surface. Martin even said his stand-up act was driven by a calculated theme.
For
And
sure.
Martin quoted Martin here. It's about the way people are in the 10 feet that surround them. So they're kind of stuck in that 10 feet that surrounds them. It's about individuals and how distorted their thoughts can get just being alive in the world, and how you have to become crazy in order to survive.
I love it.
So you got to laugh at the shit
Yeah.
that just hit you. And I think that's
Man,
especially relevant these days. I mean,
sure.
Yeah.
by the time capsule we just threw together. Right.
Well, we're getting real time absurdity all the time. I mean,
Yes.
just the Comey thing in itself is a absurd deal
Yeah,
in and of
yeah.
itself.
And you kind of laugh at it, but
And
it's
you
not
kinda laugh at it.
hilarious like
Yeah.
like
It
the
is.
album.
It's a
Yeah.
type of perversion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. He had but he was obviously a smart comic.
Yeah.
It's smartly written. It is clever, but it's just kind of obtuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 1975, young Steve Martin had been writing for television for a while. He'd been on the Smothers Brothers
yeah.
and several other stuff, but his comedy career wasn't really taking off. He was playing a lot of small clubs, but wasn't really getting super amounts of traction. And in fact, 29 years old, he was deep in debt and scraping by, did stand up in venues like Bubba's Fine Foods
Oh, yeah.
in Coconut Grove, Florida.
No man.
And Steve is quoted as the beginning of 75, I was really down and out. I was broke, depressed. I literally owed $17,000, $17,000.
Wow.
Which was a
19
lot
yes, it
of money
was.
back then.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to work the Playboy Club. They booked him on like a 2-week tour of all these old, remember the Playboy clubs,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hugh
yeah.
Hefner's place?
Sure.
Booked him on a little tour of these clubs.
Fantastic.
They were going to pay me $1,500 a week.
That
which
ain't
was
terrible.
Good money
Oh,
for
yeah.
an up and coming comic then. So he gets the tour of the Playboy clubs, gets an option that if it goes well, they'll extend it, right? They'll keep him going.
Yeah.
But he was fired after one
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, he's not that kind
for
of
lack
comic.
of laughs.
Oh,
So he's devastated. He goes back to his dressing
Ah.
room and he discovers that somebody has stolen his trademark white suit that you can see on the cover of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
So now he's like fucking
Now he didn't have a
1,700
suit?
debt. He doesn't have a job and somebody steals his
Oh, my
friggin'
God.
stage gear.
Oh, that's awful. That is
Man.
awful.
In fact, it was so bad that the trade paper Variety did its very first review of him, said he, quote, felt forced and unnatural.
Oh.
He was a comedian that had, quote, a lot to learn in spinning humor. To rub it in, they put the phrase comedian in quotes.
Oh man.
It's like, fuck.
Variety.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was doing a whole different set of bits, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Sort of sounded like the right bits, the wrong place.
Yeah.
Because a guy named Bill McEwen took
Yeah.
over his career as manager. And
Yeah.
McEwen's brother was John McEwen, who fronted the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Oh,
Them as the country rock band that fused hillbilly folk with counterculture influence. So he opened for them at the Ice House in Pasadena and the Troubadour on Santa Monica Boulevard. So he started to build a following by being able to
yeah. With
get into these sort of rock and
Exclusive.
roll halls.
Oh, right.
These music halls where people were like,
a little looser.
a little looser, a
Yeah.
little happy to be there. Before, I mean, the Playboy Club brings up like Rat Pack.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Could
like
be.
black
Little more
guy stuff.
sophisticated.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit more
Yeah,
sophisticated.
which
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been.
So they say from there, Martin started to kill it. As a headliner, he started to receive better pay, better venues, got greater freedom with the act that he was able to do. And he's quoted as saying, "What I like about finally becoming a headliner is that I can pull out all the stops and be
Nice. Yeah.
outrageous." After a good set, I like to help the club owners turn the room by inviting the audience out into the street with me for some more routines. So this was kind of a thing that
Yeah.
he did to build a following. He'd go out in the street and he'd continue the act, doing the jokes. And then on cue, because he was working for the Smothers Brothers, comedian Bob Einstein would pull up on a motorcycle dressed as Officer Judy, his character from the Smothers Brothers,
Wow.
and pretend to arrest him for inciting a comedy riot.
Nice.
So doing stuff like that really brought a lot of attention to
Right
him, all
on.
that good stuff. So
Talk about guerrilla marketing.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then he gets booked on SNL.
Hmm.
And SNL, he just kills it,
Kills it.
takes off. I think he's done SNL. He's been like a 5-time host. I don't remember if he was hosting duties back then or if he'd just show up and do like the wild and
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Was he
With,
first on? Was he first on Saturday Night Live with the King Tut thing?
He did do King Tut on there.
Yeah.
And in
But
fact,
I-
the King Tut performance was the most expensive set that SNL had ever built
Oh,
wow.
to do that. Yeah.
wow! When
Yeah.
Willie was a young man, he never
Oh,
thought
you
he'd
know, it's
see.
huge. I wonder if they got a piece of it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Lauren. Yeah, did he write? He wrote for SNL also, right?
I don't know.
No, maybe not.
That's a
He
good-
just showed.
Yeah,
people
I think he
this?
did
Yeah.
with Conan O'Brien for a little while.
Huh.
Yep,
I mean, I
That would
can
make a
picture
lot
it.
of sense.
Yeah.
I've heard of Conan's talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time he appears on SNL, suddenly his shows, he starts to get like quadruple in ticket sales.
Yeah.
So he goes on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Everybody like loves it,
Oh, yeah.
wants to go see him. So he starts selling out all of his stuff. So
Yeah, he was doing really big houses.
he was doing well.
Yeah. Oh,
So so to start with, you know, so he does Wild and Crazy Guy, released 1978. And the interesting thing about this album is there's sort of two parts to it. So in the beginning of the album, and this is sort of a snapshot of Martin going from being sort of a up and coming popular comic to a superstar. So the beginning of the album, he's at a club that seats like 300 people. It's the boarding house in San Francisco, California. He also recorded Let's Get Small there.
All right.
It's a more intimate. It was known for like performances by Tom Waits and Patti Smith and all that stuff. So it was kind of this
Art house stuff.
art house
Yeah.
kind of small theater. So the first part of the show is there. And then the second part of the show, when you hear the crowd go wild, he's actually in front of 9,500 folks at the Red Rocks Amphitheater
Oh, wow.
outside Denver, Colorado.
Yeah,
And you can hear the change.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fascinating. Jeff and I were talking about this in the beginning. There's a bit where he's doing he's talking about ticket sales, and he's got to do like this accounting of his ticket sale or what what the money goes for. And he's like, so I was doing the math, and if I do, at $4 a show, and I've got 300 people, I make X amount of money.
it's $1,200.
If I did this, and then I can make a little bit more. But if I sell 3,000 tickets at $800 a ticket, whatever it is,
Yeah.
I get that one and done
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
and the
Right?
crowd just
And the
one
crowd
show.
just erupts.
Goodbye. Yeah.
And that's the amphitheater crowd because you hear the noticeable change.
noticeable.
Because before that, it's like coughs and guffaws, and you can kind of hear everything. Now it's like just
Is that
screaming.
30 times
madhouse,
bigger?
30 times
Yeah,
bigger.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And within what time period? Like that was a years of growth?
I
1 year
think
of
so,
growth?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Because
pretty
they were
cool,
both
man.
recorded
Yeah.
in the same year.
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our turn's coming for
Yeah.
Wild, crazy guy.
Yeah, he reveals his desire to make $2 million on a single show, and it just gets crazy. So, unfortunately, fortunately, his manager Bill McEwen started recording every show. He's
Right
like,
on.
I want to just
Yes.
get this on tape, and didn't do video though, so it's only audio. So. Steve is known for a lot of sight gags. He gets happy feet. He's
Whoa!
wearing the bunny ears and the arrow, and
Yeah.
he does one bit where he's talking about he gets his drinks half
Half
price.
right.
So that means every
Could be the
one
brag.
you
You
get,
had it.
I
I get
two.
So good.
I know. But luckily, it doesn't affect me. And then he kind of does this fall down thing that you can
Very,
totally
very
hear.
physical.
So, yeah.
yeah.
So, man, this thing reached number 2 on the Billboard charts, not
Wow.
just the comedy charts, the Billboard charts. It was up there for several weeks. It was never able to overtake Saturday Night Fever,
Yeah, the biggest song,
the biggest
of the
song
decade
of
or
all
whatever.
time. So
Yeah.
that was in the top position the
Yeah.
whole time.
No, that's
Well,
But
we're talking.
man,
You're not talking about the whole album. You're talking about King Tut,
no, this is the
The
album.
the album itself.
Yeah, King
Uh-huh.
Tut actually didn't do. I did like number 17
Oh,
on the
okay.
popular charts, but
Yeah.
this album went to number 2
that's incredible. That's incredible.
for
being wacky.
several weeks for being a
Yeah.
wacky
It's pretty
comedy
fucking
album.
wacky. It's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah. So this was the sales on this thing were unprecedented for because comedy albums been around for a long time. Brett Fox, Bob Newhart, all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Bill Cosby. They
Mel
all
Blanc, and who's the and Carl Reiner? Stuff like The Million-Year-Old Man or whatever. It's so dumb.
So good on him, man. And so, like we talked about in the beginning, we've been able to quote this thing for the last 40 years and often do. And re-listening to it, because I don't think I've listened to the whole thing all the way through for maybe a decade.
All right.
But just, it was like, fuck, yeah, I quote this daily.
Yeah. What's an example of something you quote?
The wife will come in and be like, hey, how you feeling? And I'll be like, I'm feeling it. You feeling it?
You feeling it?
I'm
feeling it.
You know, stuff like that. But I'll often just randomly yell out, Grandpa bought a rubber. And just,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Off the cuff.
Sometimes I go a little blank-eyed and I'll just say, oh, sorry, I just went to the Bahamas. You know, right?
Yeah, for a tiny pause, it's pretty relentless.
Yeah,
and because it's not just like, oh, you know, what about da da da, or hey, look at her, ain't she a tomato, or whatever. You know what I mean? Just like a lot of just typical shit. He is non-fucking typical.
He's psychotic. He's like lost his mind, right? It's like those French, they have a different word for everything.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Is a fromage is cheese, and chapeau is hat, and something's egg or whatever. Boof. Oof. Right? It's like those French have a different word for it. I use that all the time.
Yeah.
Or the speaking louder in or adopting a French accent.
Yeah.
Right.
Because then they'll understand.
Where is the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? Yes.
I do like when he's in the intimate setting of the 300-person club.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kid there.
Yeah.
And he gets interrupted 2 or 3 times by this kid. And the first part is like, how old are you? 2 years old? Got a joke for you.
Yeah, got a joke for you.
These 2 lesbians are
walk
walking
into
down
a
the
bar.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
dig baby talk.
Yes. And then he loses his mind for a second. And then he's like, plays it off perfectly. He's like, well, where was it? Have I started yet?
Yeah.
And then he quickly tries to catch up. So I'm in Paris, France, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm in Paris, France.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reconnects, and I think they switched to a different. They may have spliced in a different show,
a different night, or
a different night in there. I was listening to it today, and there was this part right in there where that seems like they might have spliced something in during that baby interruption, but he handles it so well. Yeah.
I dig.
Baby talk.
And then there's the part where he comes out and he's like, you know, I find it phony when people come out and they're like, hey, it's really great to be here. So I got to be sincere when I say, hey, it's really great to be here.
Totally.
Yeah.
Right.
I probably use that without anybody knowing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, welcome. Hey, it's really great to be here.
It is.
What's your favorite part of that, Mike?
Oh, geez. I don't know. Just the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's Steve.
Well, I was hoping you would say the cats part.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, cat juggling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many.
There's just
cat references.
Yeah. I don't know. I really this album and Steve in general really did change my life. I wanted to make a comic strip about like young Steve Martin, and I just really because Steve Stewart's big brother Carl, and probably he got it from his bigger brother John, had a bunch of cool old records. So me and Steve would go through them when they weren't around, right? And but AMF from George Carlin, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, stuff which is really funny shit. But I would listen to Steve stuff over and over and over and over, right? And I quote some stuff from Bicentennial N-word from Richard Pryor because it's funny.
It is,
but it's I just something with Steve just stuck in my brain, just like how he delivers his whole like choice of comedy, his whole thing. It just really has stuck with me.
Yeah.
The randomness of just in the middle of something, and he'll just say, whoa, he'll just freak out and just have a little moment like he's got multiple personalities or something, and everybody just laughs at it.
Yeah.
You know, and it's still laughable today.
Yeah.
You show this to young people today, and they'd probably laugh. I'm assuming.
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
So yeah.
But they didn't. I mean, kids these days didn't grow up on the absurdity of Monty Python or just.
Yeah, but they got Harvey Birdman and shit, you know, and I guess that's old now too, right? There's
Yeah,
got to be some
probably.
weird absurd shit. What about a Rick and Morty? Would that be considered
Yeah.
absurdist?
But I don't
A
know
little
if Rick
bit,
and
maybe.
Morty's more directed towards, you know, that younger generation, or if it's directed towards more our generation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't think Steve was directed towards us. We just happen to find
yeah.
because he's funny.
He's just being
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm super appreciative of him. I got some of my comedy style in my world from him and from like Jerry Lewis or
Oh yeah, no, I love some Jerry Lewis. In front,
Jerry Lewis and
Oh yeah,
just the absurdity of Jerry Lewis and the that whole crazy thing he does.
oh yeah, the Nutty Professor is one of the great human achievements.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah, my big brother and I watched that a lot, and would just die. Oh my god.
Yeah. We're very fortunate to
Steve.
have
And
Steve.
the jerk, and then the jerk came along.
The jerk was just,
It is
man.
because that's right after this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a jerk was one of those movies I could watch with my old man.
Yeah. Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot that we could agree on
Yeah.
to watch together, and he just thought it was that, and like Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
That was probably his favorite movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my dad's too. He
Yeah.
really liked that.
But it's not as wholesome. You're not watching
No,
it with
no,
a
no.
7-year-old necessarily. You know.
No.
You could watch the jerk with anybody.
Yeah.
They could be 99 years old. They could be,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's just got it all.
Yeah.
It does. It's got it. It's so dumb,
Yeah.
so good. It's just brilliant.
Yeah. Who wrote that? I wonder.
Carl Reiner and
Yeah.
Steve,
And
right?
Steve.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Ugh, so good.
So good. So yeah, one of the tracks, philosophy, religion, college, and language.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about
How many
that.
times is the Lord's name in vain?
Yeah.
1,000,006.
Million-
Jesus Christ.
It's fun.
So good.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good. So, and then we've all quoted this even on the show is just talking wrong to that
Oh, my
3-year-old.
God.
Got this dirty trick you can play on a 3-year-old. Just whenever they're around, talk wrong.
Wrong.
So as soon as they get to kindergarten or first grade,
May I Mambo dog face to the banana patch?
Yeah.
That's the best line ever.
Oh,
That's so
yeah,
great.
yeah,
My kids would use that
Yes.
all the time.
And it just
too.
kind of encapsulates Steve's whole view. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
It's like that's a really great Steve Martin joke.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Talk wrong.
Talk
man.
wrong. And I've used these quite a few times too. And he's talking about in college asking those ethical questions. Is it okay to yell movie in a crowded firehouse? And religious questions. Does the Pope shit in the woods?
Yes.
I've probably 500 million times have used those
Absolutely.
in my daily
Does
life.
the Pope- did he come up with that? Was that
I
his?
don't know. I mean, he
I don't
threw it
know.
out
He
there.
threw it out
'cause
there.
That
All
was
right.
the important religious
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
So corny. Oh man.
He also studied all some of the greats like Socrates.
Yes.
And
Plato. or whatever.
Plato. Yeah.
Is that the one where he talks about the 9/16 gangly wrench? Is that on?
That's
No,
not on that
I
album.
don't think so.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then
He's a dork.
he'll throw out stuff about like when he's doing the French thing, and he's like goes into a restaurant and he's like omelette du fromage, right? So it brings it, but you've asked for a shoe with cheese on it and force it down my throat.
Right.
I want a shoe with cheese on it, force it down my throat, and I want to massage your grandmother.
Right. Like what? Grandpa bought a rubber.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another one. He just
Right.
throws that out in the middle of
Yeah.
So, yeah.
just whatever.
Yeah. So there's no pause.
No, this has
Yeah.
nothing to do
It
with
just comes out of the
anything.
shadows at you.
I love it. I love it.
And then I've used this 1,000 times too. When somebody says something just weird. So in the beginning of the program, he talks about religion, and he doesn't follow any religion. But he does look at his mood watch,
Yeah.
his whatever
Hey, Steve,
his
what's your
astrology.
robot say?
That's
So
a
somebody
lot.
else
Gets a
said,
call back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I had my first beer.
Which I use
All the time. Yeah,
Oh,
when
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
says something goofy,
Yeah.
especially in a party situation or at a
Yeah.
bar or something, I was like, yeah, I remember when I had my first beer.
He handled hecklers pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But that's one of my all-time favorites.
Yes.
It really, because it's not mean. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
yeah.
Yeah. It's this guy's turn.
Yeah. And then when I need to change the conversation, talking to the old lady, having a discussion, I'm just kind of done with the discussion. All right, enough comedy. Jokes. And she's always like, what? What? What is that?
Like, that means I'm done.
Yeah.
Comedy joke.
Oh,
man. Yeah. So on Saturday Night Live, he and Dan Aykroyd created the what is it? The what's
Wild.
the brothers? The
Yeah.
what do they
The
call
Wild
them?
and Crazy
They're
Guys.
not
I
Czech
can't-
brothers
No.
or something,
I don't know if they say, but yeah.
but it's the
Wild
Wild and
Country, yeah.
Crazy
Crazy
You
guys.
break up
Guys.
with the girl,
Yes.
it's no big deal.
Yeah. You Americans have so many naive
Yeah.
and basic ways of doing stuff. I throw a little doggy poopy on their shoes. Yeah, oh, it's the Festruck brothers.
Oh, all right. So they're Eastern
and he's
European.
Horge or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Barney, oh my God.
Oh my God. And then later in the show, he reprises it because now he's at the Red Rocks and he talks about, you know, how he's great with the women kind of a thing. And if she's like a cat,
Yeah.
I have
kitty
kitty litter. And if she's like a dog,
We do it on the paper. Yeah.
Yeah. Just so random. But but then he talks about how he likes to have his own scent, right? His own odor.
His own
yeah.
odor. That's right.
That's why I use
Tuna
tuna fish
fish
sandwich. I put one under each arm, maybe one or two on the neck.
And the smell lasts for 2 to 3 days
Yes.
or weeks,
good.
maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
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 Oh man.
I've used that a few times.
I haven't seen those two do the Wild and Crazy Guys since probably hanging out with Alex and Aaron doing sleepovers
Mm.
when I,
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
junior high
Yeah, it's been a while.
and seeing the reruns of those.
Oh, yeah.
I might have to look some
And I
of those
think,
up.
yeah, it's somewhere in the aughts. I was watching the best of Saturday Night Live when they were coming out, either on DVD or VHS or something at the end of VHS.
And seeing those.
But the Steve Martin one had that.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how many, because he wasn't on the show every week. So it had to have been
yeah.
Just random.
just
Well,
kind
I
of
don't
a
think that was
random-
when Steve Martin and
Dan
Dan Aykroyd. I don't think Dan Aykroyd was on the show anymore.
Oh, did they
when
just
they were
both
doing
come
it.
back? To
Yeah, I
do
think
it?
they would
Yes.
come back and
for
do
the
that.
for the first one for sure.
Okay.
That was the
Yeah.
Aykroyd years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dan. He's still
Yeah.
around. He's still with us.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
yeah.
He is definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
you would have thought, because later years of Saturday Night Live, when they would have like Night at the Roxbury, right?
Yeah.
Chris Kattan and Will
Oh
Ferrell,
yeah.
they would have made a movie about, you
The
know,
Wild and Crazy Guys.
yes,
yeah.
if it was the '90s, they would have
Yeah.
had a movie about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah. A 6-minute bit stretched into 86 minutes. Like, Lauren, I don't know, dude. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Man. So another thing that I always quote myself, if the wife is around, or if when I had a girlfriend or whatever, I'm in the mood for love. Simply because
Yeah.
you're near me.
So rad.
Again, just so random. He does play the banjo a little bit on this.
Yeah,
and
he's
it's
really good.
unfortunate that they
really
don't
good.
do more of it
Yeah.
on there. They have a couple
Yeah,
of
which
segments
happens
where they
that
kind
he
of
does,
phase
because he
out.
does on the Steve Martin Brothers. It's one half banjo music and then
Oh,
one
is it
half
really?
comedy. Yeah, no, it's
Okay.
Yeah, he's a accomplished
yeah,
banjo
he's really
player.
good. Oh yeah, yeah. During
Yeah.
the during COVID, he was going online and
Yeah.
playing songs.
Yeah.
It was killer.
He and Marty Short did a special on, I think it might be Apple TV or something that you can watch. And this was after Only Murders in the Building came out,
Oh,
but they
right on.
did, and
Yeah.
Martin Short was all of his characters and
Oh,
did
man.
a little Jiminy Glick, but
Yeah.
they would come out together, and but he would, Steve Martin would come out and just do a couple of numbers on his banjo.
Yeah, no, he's
Incredible.
exceptional. Yes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Ding, 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 ding. He's an exceptional.
Yeah.
He's got chops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in one part of the album, he just starts playing and he's kind of, hey, I dig
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
And
wait a
he's-
minute.
Just keeps going, and he's like,
good.
I just made that up.
Yeah.
Creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. My gosh. And then we get to cat handcuffs. And this is
Yeah.
during the larger audience portion of the album, but he talks about how his cat is embezzling from him.
Yeah, I mean, dude. Yeah.
It is such a phenomenal comedy sketch.
Yeah.
He disguises himself as me. He puts on the little bunny arrow through the head, the little bunny, the little
Ears.
kitty bunny ears.
And he goes down, to the bank and dressed as me.
Cashes my check.
Yeah.
And I would have never found out about it, except I went out to his house out back, and there was like $3,000 worth of cat toys.
$50,000 worth of cat toys down there.
And you can't take them back because they got spit all over them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Man.
It is. It's killer.
Whoa!
Because where do you end that joke? Where do you end that?
Yeah.
bit? You have to kind of go crazy with it.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
go crazy with it.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's a good bit.
sure,
man.
they're fun.
Yeah.
He's
It's
cool,
so
man.
good. So good.
Yeah. So you folks out there
Nobody's
in
doing that.
Comedy Land, make sure you go and grab yourself a copy of that or go online and listen to it because it's
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll laugh.
it's absolute gold.
it's dynamite.
Yeah.
You'll
It's
laugh.
dynamite. Yeah, one of the. Do you guys remember first hearing the album or
Oh, yeah.
purchasing it?
I remember where I was. I was in my parents' living room listening to it on
Right
the
on.
Wi-Fi or on the hi-fi.
Did you buy it or did somebody?
My
else buy it?
sister did.
Right on.
My sister
How much
bought it.
older is she?
7 years
Oh,
older
yeah.
than I
Oh,
am.
no. She was buying it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
She's the one that got me into like Boston and Foreigner and the Foghat and all that stuff. So
Oh, geez, I like her more and more all the
Led Zeppelin.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a great
Yeah.
lady. Love
And,
you, Kel.
and comedy
Love you,
records
Kelly.
were a thing because records were everywhere.
Yeah.
They were making a lot of records.
Yes. Yeah.
And so comedy records were everywhere, and some of it's corny, you know what I mean? But there
Sure.
were a lot of good comics, and that's a big deal. Yeah, who put that out? What record company is that?
I think it's
Island?
Warner Brothers.
Oh, Warner Brothers.
Geez, well,
Yeah.
that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
You got a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Van Halen too. Is that 1978 or 79?
78 is
That's
when it
78,
came out.
yeah.
I think it was recorded in 77.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm into it. It changed my life.
yeah, geez, was that one of the ones you were talking about that was mixed in with the other comedy albums?
For
or-
sure. Oh, with Steve
Yeah.
Stewart? Oh, yeah, without doubt. And so that would have been Carl Stewart, who I still see once in a while, typically at wakes.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, and then Carl's big brother, John. So I'm sure those records just kind of trickled down.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just phenomenal. And then, boys, we get to, well, before that, one of the funniest bits on there, talking about the absurdist, is the my real name bit, which is kind of towards the end of the show. And he's talking about, people often ask me, is Steve Martin my real name, or did I change it for
Biz.
showbiz? Hang on, we got
Oh, man. Yeah.
somebody that's
That's out, kid.
determined to
Jeez.
get run over. Did I change it for soda? And proud to say, yes, I do have a real name, and I'm going to admit it today. My real name is just such a.
Yeah. What?
And what is his sister's name?
Oh, I don't remember. Yeah.
Just- time for
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
It gets laughs though. That whole
it does.
venue just erupts in
Yeah.
laughter all the time
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus you got 3 like Jack and Cokes in you, or maybe they're drinking Black Velvet or something.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And then he does the smoking marijuana joke, which I've used
Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
I don't know
Never
if you
been
guys
dead.
know, but I used to smoke marijuana.
Yeah. But only in the
Yeah.
late evening.
Yeah.
Sometimes in the early evening, but mostly in the late, but sometimes in the mid to
The
late
late
evening, but never
But
at dusk.
Whoa.
So bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he do, I forget, is that the same album that he does the thing about People magazine?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Screw up your
All right.
life. I mean,
Yeah.
People magazine.
Screw up your mind. Yeah. So good.
Yeah. You folks, if you listen to this, and please do at least once in your life, because then I'm almost going to guarantee that you will listen to it multiple times
Absolutely.
throughout your.
And you get to hear King Tut at the end.
Yeah, and King Tut. So King Tut comes out. It hit 17 on the
yeah.
Billboard top song charts.
What was the flip side to King Tut?
I don't know if I wrote
Because
it
it
down
was
or
a
not.
7-inch, right? Or a single.
The single. Yeah. There was it might have been just a one of the routines from the show or something.
Oh, so-
Oh, right. That's not on this album. That's on the King Tut album.
Oh, King Tut's on here.
Yeah,
King Tut's on here.
Yeah, it's the very final thing.
Okay.
Comes out. It's 3 minutes, 40 seconds long.
Yeah.
It's credited to Steve Martin and Toot Uncommons, which is
That's
actually
funny.
the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band that's backing him on.
All right.
And I heard a rumor that it was them that kind of gave Steve some pointers on the
Banjo.
banjo.
Oh, I don't
one
know
of the
about
members
that.
there.
Maybe.
That guy, I mean, to get to where he is
Steve's
on the
pretty fucking
banjo.
good, dude. Yeah.
Oh,
But you can always
genius and
get
talent.
something from somebody, right?
True.
But I don't think he's like, hey, Mr. Nitty Gritty, help me, help a bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I got the bing, ding, 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 but I don't have the ding, 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 ding.
and banjos are immediate. There's no hiding. You can't.
No.
Every single note is directly to your brain.
Oh my God, it's so piercing. But when it's played well,
Yeah, it's really neat. You have to be
who did we grow up listening to? That
Chet
were-
Atkins. for
Chet
one.
Atkins,
Yeah,
but
or, Roy
Clark.
Oh my God, Roy Clark is
Hee-haw.
an American
Hee-haw, yeah.
treasure. That guy was a talent.
Yeah.
Oh, corny.
Yeah.
To the point, just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Where Buck Owens is like, whoa, look at that guy.
Square.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. No, those guys were good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, geez.
So it reaches
Steve.
number 17 on the Billboard charts, sells 1 million copies, comes out in 1978. The nice thing about it is it's when the King Tut, of course, because that's why he writes the song,
It was
is doing the tour.
Yeah.
My understanding is that there was a radio station in Chicago that played it almost nonstop because that's when the King Tut exhibit
coming
was
through,
in
yeah.
Chicago.
Wow.
So they just burned the hell out of that record
Sure.
for
Right on,
weeks.
Did you guys go see that when it was here?
No, my brother did, but I didn't.
so.
No, I held that as a grudge against
Yeah.
everyone around me.
Yeah,
Because, man, did you get to go?
I did
Man,
with my
so good.
class. Yeah,
So good.
I don't remember what grade it was, but it was
I've been like
definitely
5th grade or
4th or
something.
5th grade. Yeah,
So that
Oh,
would have been 77 to 79 or 80.
so I'd have been 10.
Right around that.
I was born in 68, so 78, 79. Was that when the thing came through?
Jeez, I don't know.
I can't
1979.
toured, right? So
It
they
did,
would
no,
go
it's
for
huge.
like 3
Yeah.
months
Yeah.
at one city and then
Yeah.
move to the next.
It was at the
So cool.
Seattle Science Center.
Oh,
it was
Yeah,
in-
plus ISIS was on TV, you know.
Oh yeah, from the more cartoons.
Yeah, with the, like Captain
Oh,
Marvel and the,
yes.
and the hot lady ISIS.
yes.
Yeah, not the terrorist organization. Thank you, guys.
Not the Wonder Twin powers. Was that ISIS?
No,
No.
ISIS. Yeah, no, that was Electra Woman and Dyna Girl, bro.
Oh.
God, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. So yeah, in the book Saturday Night, a backstage history of Saturday Night Live, the authors say that sketch was one of the most expensive productions the show had attempted up to that point. He brought the song to the show and asked if he could perform it, not expecting such elaborate production, but they pulled all the stops. They had the sax player from the Saturday Night Live band. He busts out of a sarcophagus when they're
Jeez.
doing it,
Yeah.
all dressed up like
Yeah.
it. And I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I have not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
That's
But
crazy.
this
Geez.
is a great time capsule of Steve Martin's career. So if you've seen Murders in the Building,
Oh,
Only
yeah.
Murders in the Building,
Oh yeah,
if you follow
Parenthood,
Parenthood
1 through
movies,
9.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, and
Planes,
Father
Trains.
of the Bride, and Planes, Trains, Automobiles, a delightful
Yeah.
film. That's a great Christmas time,
Oh yeah.
holiday
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Nobody's mad at that movie.
No. So between this album, it was like the trifecta. They call it the Warner Brothers trilogy. Let's Get Small, 1977, Wild and Crazy Guy, 78, and Comedy Is Not Pretty,
Oh yeah.
1979.
With the cruel shoe.
3 years in a row. This is quoting from Nesterov. The ascent of America's top stand-up is laid out. 3 years in a row. Bam, bam, bam. He won the Grammy Award for Comedy Album of the Year. 3 years running.
Nice.
Just 24 months, Martin went from being broke and despondent to a one-man comedy dynasty.
Wow.
And that's, I think you hear it on this album because of that transition from
Yeah.
the 300 person club to the sold out 9,500, 10,000
Red Rocks. Yeah.
Red Rocks.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to Red Rocks?
I never have. No.
Red Rocks
no,
is very
no.
cool.
Yeah.
Been there the one
Yeah,
time.
what'd you say?
Brandy Carlisle.
Oh, gee,
Oh.
Brad,
I saw Brandy.
That's
And
great.
she
come on the show.
gave it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
such a phenomenal,
She's cool.
phenomenal show. So
She's an amazing artist.
yes, but I could it's a weird spot for me to think about doing comedy there. But
Well, I think
I would do it.
Bill Burr, I think, has done
stuff there.
done there.
Yeah.
I think there's been interesting location. I would
Yeah.
rather see a rock show, I think, but I wouldn't turn down Steve Martin at the
Yeah.
Right
Is it
now.
still around 9,000 people? If they make it bigger.
I don't know the answer to that.
Hmm.
I don't. Yeah, it felt like it probably
Yeah.
9,500.
All right, that's
about
nice.
right.
I think that's a big. That's
a
big
good
enough
show.
to be a big event.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
yeah, and the acoustics were great. The sound was great. It was
Hmm.
phenomenal. It was that natural kind of the Red Rocks. So
outdoor facility.
outdoor facility.
Gorgeous.
Just seemed an odd spot for a comedy, but that was wasn't that kind of when comedians were becoming rock stars?
I
in
think
their
that's
own right.
exactly when that happened.
The,
That's
the
precise.
Eddie Murphy,
when
the
stand-up,
Sam
yeah.
Kinison,
Yep.
all that stuff,
Oh yeah.
Right.
and they would open for rock and roll shows quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Really?
Which I think goes way back because they've always opened. The Rat Pack had comedians open for those.
Oh,
right. So that is especially a drinking place, right?
Yeah.
Because that kind of loosens everybody up.
yeah,
And get some,
get a few
where they don't
guffaws
have to
in it.
pay a lot of attention.
Yeah,
Like you would expect for the band. and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's been a mix for a minute. I think it's a good mix.
Yeah.
It doesn't always land,
yeah.
but nothing does, right? Nothing's guaranteed.
In the beginning of the album, when he's talking about, what do you want for your $4?
Yeah,
He said
yeah,
they
yeah.
cost $4.
I know, right?
$4
Yeah.
to go see
Yeah.
in a small
But
club
in the
like
70s,
that.
yeah, gas was 59 cents
Yeah,
a gallon, right?
in '79.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would say.
I bet
around
it
there.
was.
Yeah.
Oh,
When was
yeah.
the gas?
It was
price?
probably
Yeah, it didn't
99.
hit $1 until
Till-
it
80s?
Yeah, late 80s, early
Yeah.
90s. Yeah, no way.
Oh, those
But then
days
again,
were
your
great.
wages were like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? You're making $1 something an hour.
right,
So,
right,
yeah.
yeah,
$2.19 an hour.
Yeah. Oh, man.
yeah.
Thanks for everything,
Jeez.
Steve.
So again, won comedy, won the Grammy Award for Best Comedy Album 1979. 2015 was deemed, quote, culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress and
Nice.
selected for preservation in the National Recording Registry.
hmm
So
That's pretty slick.
He's my favorite hunky. You know? Oh, man, it's corny. It's
Yeah.
great.
yeah,
Steve.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good for all ages.
is that album
And
old
scandal free,
enough?
completely scandal free.
Oh,
name,
yeah.
name one fucking bad word. You know what I mean? That I've ever heard about.
Jesus
Steve.
Christ.
Yeah.
1,800,000.
Nobody's talking shit about Steve.
$1,600,000.
Millions.
$1,600,000.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
He does say jack off
yeah.
once in it.
He does,
Yeah.
yeah. But he's talking about
Himself jacking off playing a
playing the band.
banjo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because he is talking to adults, but it's just absurd enough to appeal to kids.
And a 2-year-old that got a lesbian joke.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 Yeah, because that kid would have been younger than us at this point. 'cause he
Oh,
was
sure.
78 at
Yeah.
2 years old. Wonder if they're around. I wonder if they know that they're the kid in that.
Maybe that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
Kinda,
what
but
about the guy that yells out about I remember my first beer. What does he yell out in the crowd.
What's your mood ring say?
What's your
now,
mood ring
Steve?
say? Yeah.
Oh, hey, Steve, what's your mood ring?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You want
To be the guy.
to be the guy that
Yeah.
yelled out on that and got put on the record.
It's William F. McEwen. Warner Brothers is not. So Warner Brothers also, I don't know who their A&R guys were at the time, but Van Halen is on Warner Brothers,
big,
right?
yeah.
It's like they
And
were.
that was 78.
Yeah, their studios were doing, and both of these were recorded live and then remastered in the studio. I bet,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah, most likely.
still, that saves Warner Brothers a lot of fucking
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, they didn't have to
Yeah.
do a whole lot.
no, they break it down. at the
Studio
end,
time.
yeah,
and all that.
which comes out of his takings anyway,
Right.
for sure. They're like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
We'll get that
Giving
part
that
of
away?
it.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though you did all the work.
oh yeah, they're not
Yeah.
giving that.
No upfront money.
Maybe. No, I bet once after this record he did.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Just here, they didn't have to
Yeah,
pay for an
nothing.
engineer and studios. That is remixer, but
Something, and I bet they got a presence at the concert, right? They would have to have their own team. They're not just going to allow the house
Yeah.
guys to record that for them, probably.
yeah,
But I don't know that.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, big part of my life,
Oh, yeah.
guys. So,
And then the jerk.
and then the jerk.
You know what I mean? It just kind of went up, 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 up. Just got better and better.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. He put out a
Yeah.
lot of really good material.
Oh man, it was just cracking me up. Yeah, and the Steve Martin Brothers, which doesn't make sense.
All right.
Where it's like really good banjo tunes on one side and comedy on the other.
He toured
great.
with a bluegrass band for a while.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah, I think he still might. I
Might,
feel like he was
yeah.
here not too long ago
Okay.
doing that.
Within the last
Yeah,
5 or
he's
7
70
years.
something by now, right?
He's 80.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember, we're older now, Mike.
Oh man.
Yeah. We're a bit
He's kind of
older.
always had that
He's
gray
toured
hair
with the
though
Sex
too.
Pistols
Hasn't
now.
he?
He really has. He
Yeah.
went gray really fast
Yeah.
or early or something.
And he
Yeah,
owned it.
He's
he
owned
just
it.
owned it.
Oh yeah. What about what's his Cyrano de Bergerac? Is
Oh yeah.
Roxanne.
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 Was huge.
Yeah.
That
It-
movie was huge.
It
Yeah.
was a great show.
Yeah,
he
he's had
pulled
a great
that
film
off.
career.
So
He really
well.
has.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
I do
I'm-
enjoy Murders in the Building. I think he's playing a version of him, but
Is that with what's her name? Is she in that too?
Selena Gomez.
Selena
yes,
Gomez.
yeah, who does a fine job. I think they're all doing good work.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's enjoyable.
It's an interesting. I mean, the
Yeah.
two of them, Martin Short,
Oh yeah.
been together forever.
I'm
done stuff
wondering if we
together
can get
forever, but-
Martin and
Oh my God.
Martin Short and
mind.
Steve Martin
Yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come on the show sometime, okay?
Yeah,
Come,
yeah,
come to
anytime.
beautiful downtown Renton.
Yeah. No, we'll do it.
We'll do it up.
Everything we can. It'd be
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, coffee's on us.
Plenty of
Yeah.
security.
Oh, yeah. Snacks galore, bro.
Snacks galore.
Anything.
Yeah.
No, fantastic. One time, I don't even know what it was, but it was Martin Short playing an erotic, and I mean he was fucking on, and I'm like, this guy can act, but I just don't think he ever stops being
Being-
somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Can't
But
turn it off.
maybe I don't know, but especially back in the like SCTV days,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it seemed like he was on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the guy can act. He really can. It was an incredible performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really have a lot of respect for him in his abilities to do voices and do characters.
Yeah.
That's not easy. I've tried to stay in character in just doing Andy Kaufman, right?
Oh yeah.
I can do a pretty good Andy Kaufman, but I can't sustain it.
Yeah.
And he just holds it
Yeah, and call it back at any time.
at any time. Just
What
it's
the fuck
right
is that?
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And
Now
he's
I'm
got the
having trouble with Spike
voices.
Johnson.
He's got the voices. He's got
Yeah.
the body
Yeah,
language. He's got
crazy
it
body
all.
comedy. Yeah. No. But Steve nowadays, especially right after the Wild Crazy Guy thing, he went to kind of a stoic everyman persona, right?
Yeah.
So
Less
kind of
absurdist.
yeah, much so. So he's kind of a foil now. He's the quenching of the Martin Short. You know what I mean? Not so
Right.
much anymore because they're both old as fuck. But you know what I mean for the rest of it. Yeah, Steve.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, although he did do Inspector Clouseau as well, right?
He
Yeah,
did.
I don't know
Yeah.
that I ever saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That would be the
I don't know
guy.
if anybody ever
Yeah.
saw that.
That would be the
No.
guy to do it, though.
It's just like, and God bless, and I mean this in the best way possible, but like, and there's a bunch of Eddie Murphy movies I haven't bothered with. Same kind of thing, because Eddie Murphy just kind of
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park. He was on fire, right? Same
Yeah.
kind of thing where
Yeah.
a comedy
48 hours.
just went, I mean,
Yeah.
was huge, just
Beverly
huge.
Hills Cop,
Yeah.
the original one. Yeah. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Geez, well, we will be doing our top 5 comedy albums in the bonus round tonight. You can find that at r-townpodcast.com. Join the members only.
Yes.
Or go find it on Patreon.
It's good for us. It's good for
us.
you.
It's good for you.
It's good for the society as a whole because we'll spend that money into
Yeah.
the larger
Can we-
economy. It's
Can we beg?
You can beg.
Please.
Well, see, you can.
Look at him acting. All right, boys. Well, ending this here episode on some positivity. And of course, I had to find some Steve Martin quotes. He once said, "A day without sunshine is like, night."
It's one of the best things ever. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then part of this album right here is does this so perfectly. Some people have a way with words, and other people
Not so much.
Not have way.
Not have a way, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. Not have way. Not have way.
Because he's acting suave about it.
Yeah.
Some people just have a way with words.
Another, not have a way.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I'll always remember something my master once taught me. It was always, always carry a litter bag in your car so that when it's full, you just throw it out the window. Like,
Oh my God.
But never in Renton.
No,
Oh, yeah,
please.
no, don't,
Just
please
in
don't.
Renton.
That's why it's comedy.
Yeah.
That's funny. It's
Yeah.
just like, always, no, never. Wait, always. Something I will never forget.
Perfect. All right, we'll leave it there for next week. Thank you for being here. We love ya.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it. And don't forget to visit r-townpodcast.com for all the links. For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.